Welcome to the Nerd Delegation, with some of the finest nerds on the planet. This is the place for game reviews, unboxings, let's plays, watch we rage, and many more. Nerd on.
Alright, now we have the graphics portion. The graphics. The environments in the game look fucking awesome. Like, there's nothing negative I can say about the graphics on the environments. Like, wow. Was that anything you found negative? Like,
The cavalry?
I don't know, because it was like everything was so precise and detailed. It was like I couldn't find nothing wrong with that. It really felt like I was in World War One by everything around me. You know, like from the vehicles to the buildings, like, you know, to like actual like historical places. It was like everything was just where it should be. And honestly, like it really blew my mind when I first saw it.
yeah, like, oh my god, like going into the buildings, there was like nothing negative, and the buildings and everything are destructible. So, like, came to like wood, anything inside the building or outside of the building, to include the rocks on the ground, and seeing like when you're laying on the ground, the wind blowing, and you can see like the sand and everything going around you, and around the rocks and stuff. And even when you shoot your rifle, that wind comes up from it, like that force. You can see it on the ground, and you can see like fucking sand and everything like coming from around your weapon and going around you. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, like being able to, like, when you're in a firefight and you're like shooting at buildings, like the bullet holes remain there like the whole game. Because I remember I was in a firefight and I shot my rifle like at a building. It looked like 4 bullet holes. I came out 5 minutes later, it was still there in the same place. It was like, you know, it was just so great that it could, like, you know, like able to see the smoke coming out from this, you know, from the barrels of the weapons, you know, like even the tank tracks every time it goes over the land, you know, it's like the marks it leaves, it was just exact, you know. And being able to see the smoke from a high place when a war chain's coming, I definitely enjoy that. It was like, you know, it was like everything around you was so precise. It was like you got transported back in time.
Even like even small details, like with wind and like cloth going around, you can see it like just swaying in the wind and shit like that. Like, wow. Like, I know I've seen that in Battlefield 4, but, you know, just like little details like that, you just completely forget that it's it's a game, and you're just in the zone. Like, you don't try to go search for anything that's bullshit on the map or anything. You just are just in the zone, like, because everything just looks so clear. There goes my mic. Hold on. Like, you're just in the zone the whole time, and you don't care. You just know what your objectives are, and you just go around shooting shit up. That's gonna. Oh man, I can't.
Yeah, and honestly, I really like the fact that EA pays so much attention to detail. And honestly, I feel like they had to bring in like people who, like, historians. I feel like they had to bring them in. You know, it's like they brought in historians for the environments, because, I mean, honestly, it's so detailed. It's like, it makes you wonder. It's like, wow, they really did a good job on it. And I can't wait to see any other maps that are going to be introduced in the second beta test.
Yeah, I can't wait. Like, I'm really curious what map it's going to be. And then you got the random weather effects. Fucking, man. I love that, especially the sandstorms, because I stood in a sandstorm before when I was in Afghanistan, and you can't see jack shit in front of you.
Wow.
So once that comes in, I get happy, because there's like the snipers are like fucking, they can't do shit. So it's like perfect time to take an objective. I won't have to worry about getting sniped when I'm using my syringe to revive people.
I mean, hopefully, I hope they added. Well, I hope they added like more maps for environments. You know, like like if they add in like a jungle map, you know, and it starts raining really hard, something like that. You know, I mean, honestly, like that, like that just kind of add into the authenticity, and the fact that the environments, the random weather affects gameplay just makes it more special because it's like, okay, you know, I'm in a sandstorm right now, can't see nothing in front of me, and it's like, and you're just wondering, okay, who's in front of me, who's beside me, you know, is my team even with me anymore? You know, it's really easy just to get like caught up. It's really easy to get caught like in a bad situation, and that makes it even more special, and I just love it, you know. And hopefully for the next beta test, I hope they add in way more maps, like at least 2
add like
maps.
Everything. I mean, hopefully they add like night and day, possibly, but probably not.
Oh man,
even have night maps or day maps. Oh man,
if they added night maps, oh my goodness, that would just be a game changer right then and there. Because, you know, like especially like if you go like a night map has like dark areas. It's like completely dark. You can't see anything. You need a flashlight to see. Like that would be great. I will always enjoy that. I would love to see that because it will make you think about how to approach, you know, anything, you know, because it's like honestly, if they added like environmental hazards, that would be great as well, you know, because I remember like in Battlefield 4, Battlefield Hardline, you know, you had like if you jump from buildings, like environmental hazard. But I mean, like if you get caught like in pits, or you get caught like in a canyon or something, you know, I would love to see that, you know, because like it'll make players who's used to running and gunning just like think for a minute, and say, okay, I can't just rush in, you know, I can't rush in anymore. I got to think, you know, I can't just rush in and expect to be everything all right. I might die if I rush in, so I got to be careful. And honestly, it really. It kind of builds experience too, you know. If you learn more about the maps, you know, you know, the better you'll be off because you'll have an advantage not only with gameplay but with environments as well. You can use it to your advantage. So hopefully they'll add something like that in the future. But you know, that's a big if.
And I'm really curious. I don't remember if they even had like NVGs. I don't think they had NVGs back in World War One. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm really curious to see how they fucking maneuvered at night. Yeah, fucking flashlights, like what?
Yeah, you know, I mean, the flashlights weren't all that powerful to begin with, you know, back in the day, you know.
Yeah, and you would get spotted too by a sniper, like.
Yeah, you know, and it causes you to think even more, you know. It was like that's why I say Battlefield is for a hardcore gamer because it's not like for a casual gamer who could just rush in and do whatever. You know, say no, like you can't rush in the darkness and expect not to get, you know, expect not to fall in the pit or fall off the map, or you got a flashlight. You know, you're gonna get shot down quick. You know, so I think, you know, I think they'll time with the roles as well, you know, because like, okay, you know, we're gonna have like 2 snipers, and we're gonna have an assault and a medic stick together, you know, and we're gonna have an engineer at special places. So I think the environments really kind of tie in with, you know, the picking of roles, you know. So I think that's a really special thing.
Hell yeah! If I have a squad, at least have 2 medics, 1 support, maybe 2 assaults, and maybe 1 pilot / tanker.
Exactly. Yeah, you know, like, you know, and honestly, man, the whole thing about World War One, you know, I mean, it was all about strategy, man. It was all about strategy. You know, like, and see, and that ties into the authenticity again. You know, it's so authentic that you know that even gameplay is just like in World War One. You know, you got to strategize. So yeah, I think Battlefield 1 is really going to do well with that.
Hell yeah, can't wait. Details on the map, like, I'm really curious, like, you know, because we were playing in the sand map because it was Ottoman Empire and everything was sandy, like rocky. It looked like straight desert, and like it was on point with when it comes to that terrain. Like it was like you can even see the details in like the sand hills, like little ripples in the fucking sand and things like that.
Yeah,
little dust tornadoes, and it was fucking awesome.
Like you ever see like sand dunes and everything like that. It was just so great, and it was really special because it was like everything is everything. Like I said, it really pushed you. It really pushed you back in time because, even like the smallest, even in the smallest details, they have certain buildings with certain aspects of it, certain details. It's exact. And like I said, I'm really interested to see how how they're gonna follow it up with the next beta test. I'm really interested in that.
Yes, and even the details in the vehicles, it being all clunky, big as fuck, and seeing chipped metal and all that stuff and bullet holes and whatnot.
Man, seeing the rivets in the aircraft. Oh, I love that. I remember I saw a fighter plane. It was I see the rivets. I'm seeing the little the different parts of the aircraft. It's so detailed out, and it's very special. And I just love it.
Yeah, it's the game overall looks fucking great. There's nothing negative I could say about the graphics on the game, and this is just a beta.
I cannot wait for the full game to see how it's going to be.
Yeah, I didn't get any frame rate skips besides sometimes the game will randomly freeze real quick for a few seconds and then continue playing. Yeah, might have been a rubber band connection issue, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, but when it comes to beta, that should be expected, because it's going to be a little buggy every from time to time. So I mean, honestly, I didn't expect it. Honestly, I would have been surprised if it didn't have that. I would have been surprised. So it didn't really bother me that much, because it's the beta. So I'm guessing that it'll definitely be worked on for the next beta test, though.
Yeah, it's when you press the start button in the menu, and you're wondering why you press the start button, and it's 20 years later, finally gets to the menu.
Exactly.
And you're already dead, Skeletor, or fucking skeleton, just bruh. But I'm pretty sure that's gonna be fixed immediately for the second beta.
Yeah, honestly, I'm just waiting. I cannot wait for this beta test. I cannot wait for it because it was just so new to me. It was so great, and it was wow, it blew my mind from the first game. It just blew my mind. I just can't wait for more.
I want more. I was mad when I was trying to play it again to get some more footage, and it was gone. I'm no.
Oh man, when I heard it was ending, man, I felt sad inside. I was man, how long? But honestly, when it said, it's gonna be a next battle, it's gonna be another Battlefield test, I was excited. Yes. I was when is this? I must know as soon as possible so I can get ready.
I was like that SpongeBob fucking picture.
Exactly, just like that. Just like that. I cannot wait for the next beta test. It was so good. So good.
And now the final portion. The Nerdict! What do you think? You think it's going to be overhyped, or is it going to be the perfect game to get this fall?
Honestly, the whole... With that, it really plays on personal preference. I enjoyed the game, loved every bit of it. I just loved the game. I don't believe it was too hyped. I don't believe it was overhyped. I believe it's right where it should be. For a beta. It's definitely a game not only for Battlefield lovers but for military history buffs like myself. Because it's you're learning. You're not only playing a game, but you're learning about military history. And I think that'll probably have some sentiment for some players, because I remember that I was on YouTube and I was watching the Fine Brothers doing a react to having senior elders react to Battlefield 1 beta, and I was just hearing them talking about their days in the military. I see this one guy talking about his days in the military. So I'm I remember that my grandfather was telling me about this, my grandfather was telling me about that. It was and I think that's really special for some people. I truly think it is, and I think that as time progresses, I truly think that it's going to become a classic.
Yep, definitely is, because I can't see myself getting bored of the game at all.
at all. Yeah, exactly. And I'm really, really excited to see how things are going to be from here on out.
Yes, and for me, the game is not overhyped whatsoever. It's World War One. Who doesn't want to play World War One? Like everyone knows about World War Two. World War One, what? What?
Yeah, it was like it was like World War One was based. World War One is based like it was like a catalyst for World War Two, if you think about it. And honestly, and I hope more people will know about World War One and kind of see how it is. And like I said, like I said in the beginning, with so many games want to deal with the future, not many games want to deal with the past. This is definitely a game changer. Because it's like, okay, no futuristic stuff. It's all boosted ground, and it's very authentic to World War One. So it's gonna be really something special.
Hell yeah! So the game to me is definitely. I like Battlefield because it's fucking crazy, and you can play with a lot of players, and it's just always hectic. Yeah. Especially, I want to play hardcore mode. Especially,
I want to as well. I want to as well because that's going to be insane. And honestly, I can't wait for the game. I can't wait for the campaign mode. I can't wait for that.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how that's going to be. You heard it from the both of us. We approve of the game. To me, it's perfect. Like, bruh. I've always been a Battlefield fan, besides Hardline, because that game was garbage to me. I didn't like it whatsoever.
Yeah, I mean, like, ever since I started playing Battlefield 3, I was just in love the game. If I ever needed something, if I ever needed authentic gameplay, I always came to Battlefield. And combine that with military history, I'm sold. I've been sold since E3, and so to be able to play it now, I'm just psyched.
Yep. I remember first hearing about it, like World War One. What? I was fucking going crazy.
And it kind of plays for the future too. If you do World War One, it's only a matter of time for World War Two. You're going to start doing World War Two as well. Now, if Battlefield does World War Two, I'm going to completely lose my shit. I'm like, give me this game. I don't care. I don't care who makes it. I just make the damn game at World War Two. Because to get a little off topic, I remember Assassin's Creed, the developers said that they would have loved to do World War II, doing a game based off that, but it would have been a little tricky about it. So I hope that Battlefield will be able to do that.
Yeah, they did it back in the day with Battlefield 1942, but having the upgraded graphics on it,
yeah,
wow. Mind blown.
And honestly, this can be something that kind of gives like a Battlefield like a distinctive uniqueness though, because like Call of Duty is going so much to the future. If you have Battlefield going to the past, because there's so many possibilities. There's there's World War One and Two. I mean, if they make a game about the Cold War, they can even go as back as like the Revolutionary War if they had a mind to.
Wow, revolutionary! Wow, that would be awesome. Even the Civil War.
Yeah, even Civil War would be interesting though. Because I think if Battlefield decides to go back to the past with games, I think it truly depends on how good Battlefield 1 does. Because honestly, Battlefield 1 makes games about the past wars, man, that'd be great. I would love that. I would just enjoy that because I think Assassin's Creed tried it with the history. I mean, it was good until Assassin's Creed tried it. It was good, but I think if Battlefield does it, it'll be much better.
Yep. There you go. There is the Nerdic. You got any last few things, save rounds you want to throw out there?
And if you missed out on the beta this time around, you have to play this beta next time around. You have to, because if you don't, you're gonna be missing out on so much things, so many great things. And I know that more betas coming out though, but this is a beta that must be played. Like, it must be played by all people who enjoy Battlefield and all people who's been in the military, who is in the military, or who just loves military history. So it's definitely a must play.
Yep, and yeah, like he said, I play the game. Like, even if you're not a Battlefield fan, you will be playing this. Like, fucking play it. I don't know when the date is in October, but I heard like maybe October 8th or something like that.
Yeah.
But fucking wow, yeah, just play it. Just play it. Just do it.
Yeah. Yes, you just have to.
It.
Exactly.
Yeah, there we go. That is the Nerdic. So, where can they find you at, Shazam?
You can find me on Twitter at Shazam_sway. You can find me on Instagram on DJ Shazam62. I'm always on social media. You can always find me, so you can always hit me up there.
Yep, his links will be down below in the description. Don't forget to check me out on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Got a Facebook page, got a Tumblr, got a Snapchat. I got all the social media. Only thing you gotta do is Google it, the Nerd Delegation. You'll find all my social media. So yeah, you enjoy with that, and just go to www. Well, I don't have to say www. Just go to nerddelegation.com, and it'll direct you straight to the YouTube channel. And yeah, check out my sponsors, Street Poetics Entertainment. They give me great music. Check out BLUvos Energy, Catalystmints, Gamer Glasses, all the other sponsors. I'm pretty sure I think I named all of them. Their links will be down below. Use my selected links and support me, and I can get you discounts on certain products. So yeah, also don't forget to check out ZFGNation.com. Check them out. Check out 370Z and Twitch. Same thing with Justin Red 87. All those people. Magic Tech Review, cool ass dude for tech related, like on things on cell phones and things like that. Check him out. He does his YouTube for his autistic son. Check him out. Check all the people down below. Check them all out. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And thanks for watching. Yeah, have a good one. And always, nerd on.